After the foundation was poured, the next step in our home addition was framing. Here's a quick overview of the process of framing to have a new room added to your home. Hey everyone, I'm Amber Oliver. Welcome to my channel where I share colorful DIYs, crafts, and life. A few weeks into our home addition, things were finally starting to shape up. The walls were quite literally taking form. I was shocked at how quickly this step in our home addition project took. The exterior walls, for example, were built and put in place in one day. There's a lot of waiting in the process of adding onto your home, but once things start moving, they really start moving. Since we were adding on to our existing home, the first step was cutting into our exterior walls, which would now become interior walls, with one of those walls being removed completely. We kept the door and windows in place for now. By removing parts of the soffits and cutting into the existing framing, the new walls were easily tied into our existing home. Facing the back of our house, the new wall on the left will feature a sliding glass door, replacing the existing back door, and is going to let in so much more light. The right wall will have two large windows, including the existing one and an additional one right next to it. So new walls are actually built on the ground first and lifted into place. I had no idea. I've done lots of DIYs and building projects, but home construction was totally new to me. Here's what I learned about the parts of a wall frame. You have the top plate, which supports the ceiling and the roof. The bottom plate anchors the wall into the floor. Studs form the main structure. You'll have king studs on either side of openings. Jack studs support headers over openings. A header that spans the top of openings. Cripple studs fill gaps and provide support. Bracing adds stability. And sheathing is the final step, and it provides a base for the finishes of your home, like the drywall. During framing, we also added a few extra features, like a cable channel for hiding TV cords in the walls, and we also put in new air ducts at this time for the air conditioning. As soon as the walls were framed, heavy rain caused flooding because the 2x4 across the bottom of the doorway wasn't removed. We responded immediately and thought we got it all dried up, but unfortunately we didn't realize that water had actually gone under the floors all the way into our old living room. It ended up being a very expensive mistake. We had to have all the existing flooring sanded down to remove warping, and then they had to be refinished along with the new floor. This more than doubled the cost we'd projected for flooring. Our original architectural plans had 8-foot ceilings, but a last-minute change gave us beautiful high ceilings. We decided to go with a vaulted ceiling instead. The height of the addition doesn't change, but instead of being angled in, the wall above the windows is built up and out, so there's no attic space. With the framing complete, doors and windows were installed, including our new Velux Fresh Air skylights. They open up and will let the fresh air in. We also have a remote control blinds to keep them closed on the really hot days. The final framing step was installing sheathing, closing in the new room, and removing the previous exterior wall. Now, a special beam had to be installed to support the load, but it looks amazing with it open. The process continues with our next post being all about finishing out in our new family room. You won't believe what this room looks like inside. Lots of dust and painting coming soon. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video.